Day 13. The Decree. The festive atmosphere in the village takes a sharp turn as Seraphina, her face a mask of displeasure, addresses the assembled townsfolk. "It has come to my attention," she announces, her voice laced with icy disapproval, "that certain individuals have been spreading unfounded rumors and engaging in reckless speculation regarding the location of the amulet." Her gaze sweeps across the crowd, lingering on you for a moment, a clear accusation in her eyes. "This irresponsible behavior," she continues, "is not only disruptive to the peace, but also potentially dangerous. The amulet is an object of immense power, and its retrieval should be left to those with the knowledge and expertise to handle it safely." Seraphina draws herself up to her full height, her voice ringing with authority. "Therefore, I hereby issue a decree. All villagers are to remain within the confines of the village unless on official business authorized by the Order of the Celestial Compass. Any unauthorized excursions into the surrounding areas, particularly the Gnarled Hollow, will be met with swift and severe consequences." A murmur of discontent ripples through the crowd, but Seraphina's stern gaze silences any outright protests. Her decree casts a pall over the festive preparations, a reminder of the Order's growing control and their determination to suppress any opposition. You meet Seraphina's gaze with a defiant glare. Her attempt to restrict the villagers' movements is a clear indication of her fear, her desperation to maintain control. But you will not be deterred. You will find the amulet, expose the Order's lies, and restore balance to the realms, even if it means defying Seraphina and facing the full wrath of the Order of the Celestial Compass. Grimbold steps forward, his withered face set in a determined frown. "With all due respect, Seraphina," he says, his voice firm but measured, "the guard's duty is to protect the village, and that includes patrolling the surrounding areas." He gestures towards the Whispering Woods, his voice rising with conviction. "We've already had 2 encounters with those Bramblefang creatures, and bandit activity remains a threat. Confining the guard to the village limits our ability to ensure the safety of the townsfolk." Seraphina's lips tighten into a thin line, her displeasure evident. "Very well, Captain," she concedes, her voice laced with icy resignation. "Continue your patrols, but be warned, any unauthorized ventures into restricted areas will be dealt with harshly." Grimbold nods curtly, his gaze unwavering. "Understood, Seraphina. The guard will fulfill its duty, as always." The tension hangs heavy in the air, a silent battle of wills between the guard captain and the Knight of the Order. Seraphina's concession, though grudging, offers a glimmer of hope. The patrols will continue, allowing you to pursue your search for the amulet under the guise of your official duties. But Seraphina's warning is clear. Any deviation from your assigned route, any exploration of forbidden territory, will be met with swift and severe consequences. You are polishing your sword, preparing for your afternoon patrol, when a young guard bursts into the barracks, his face flushed and his breath coming in ragged gasps. "You're needed in the captain's office. Right away," he manages to blurt out before doubling over, hands on his knees, attempting to catch his breath. "Easy there, lad," you say, concern replacing your initial annoyance. "What's all the commotion about?" The young guard straightens up, his eyes wide with urgency. It's the captain. He said it's urgent. Something about a message." He trails off, his gaze darting nervously towards the door. Intrigued and slightly apprehensive, you follow the young guard to Grimbold's office. He throws open the door with a flourish, announcing your arrival with a breathless, "He's here, Captain." Grimbold sits behind his desk, his face grim, a crumpled piece of parchment clutched in his hand. He motions for you to enter, his voice low and grave. "Close the door," he instructs, his eyes fixed on yours. "We have a situation." You step into Grimbold's office, a sense of foreboding settling over you. The usually boisterous captain is uncharacteristically somber, his brow furrowed, his gaze fixed on the crumpled parchment in his hand. "This arrived just moments ago," he says, his voice low and grave, pushing the parchment towards you. "Delivered by Raven, from the Order." You cautiously pick up the message, your fingers tracing the official seal of the Order of the Celestial Compass. The message is brief, its words stark and chilling. "Captain Grimbold, it has come to our attention that one of your guards has been engaging in unauthorized activity, namely, consorting with the known Fey creatures and interfering with the Order's efforts to secure a vital artifact. This insubordination cannot be tolerated. We demand the immediate apprehension and detainment of the aforementioned guard. Failure to comply will be considered an act of defiance against the order, with consequences befitting such treachery. By order of the Grand Master, Seraphina, Knight of the Celestial Compass. Your blood runs cold. Seraphina knows. She knows about your connection to Niam, about your search for the amulet. But how? How? Has he been spying on you? Has someone betrayed you? Grimbold's gaze meets yours, his eyes filled with a mixture of concern and determination. They're coming for you, he says, his voice heavy with regret. They'll be here by nightfall. He pauses, his jaws clenching. I won't hand you over to them, he declares, his voice firm. But we can't fight the order. Not here, not now. He leans forward, his eyes intense. You need to leave. Now. Disguise yourself, take what you need, and disappear. Find the amulet, expose their lies, and protect this village. I'll buy you as much time as I can. The weight of his words crashes down on you. You're being branded a traitor, hunted by a powerful organization, forced to flee the very village you swore to protect. But Grimbold's trust, his belief in your innocence, fuels a fire within you. You will not let him down. You will not let the order win. You rise to your feet, your resolve hardening. Thank you, Captain, you say, your voice steady. I won't forget your faith in me. You glance around the office, taking in the familiar surroundings, the maps on the walls, the worn bookshelves, the faint scent of pipe tobacco. This place, this village, has been your home, your sanctuary. Now you must leave it behind, venturing into the unknown, a fugitive with a mission, a guardian on the run. The time for action has arrived. You must gather your belongings, choose your path, and disappear into the shadows before the Order's forces arrive. The fate of the village, the balance of the realms, and your own survival hang in the balance. The setting sun casts long shadows across the village as you slip out of the barracks, your movement swift and silent. You gather your essential belongings, your weapons, a few provisions, and a bramblethorn seed tucked away safely. You pause, your gaze lingering on the familiar surroundings, the memories of camaraderie and shared laughter echoing in the quiet air. But there's no time for sentimentality. The Order's forces are underway, and every moment wasted increases the risk of capture. Grimbold's words ring in your ears. Disguise yourself. You shed your guard uniform, replacing it with common clothes borrowed from a sympathetic villager. A hooded cloak conceals your face, and a thick scarf muffles your features. You're no longer a guard, but a shadow, a whisper in the wind. You slip out of the village, following a hidden path known only to the local hunters. The whispering woods embrace you, their darkness offering a temporary sanctuary. But where do you go? Where can you find refuge while you search for the amulet and expose the Order's lies? The path ahead is fraught with danger and uncertainty, but you're not alone. Grimbold's trust, Niam's guidance, and the whispers of the past fuel your determination. You will find the amulet, you will expose the Order's deceit, and you will protect the village, even if it means sacrificing everything. The weight of your quest presses down on you as you navigate the dense undergrowth of the Whispering Woods. You consider your options, each with its own allure and potential dangers. The Whispering Lakes. Nestled high in the foothills of the Grey Mountains, these secluded lakes are shrouded in mist and legend. Locals whisper of strange creatures that dwell in their depth, guardians of forgotten secrets. Could the amulet be hidden within these mystical waters, protected by ancient magic? The river Source. The river that flows through your village originates from a spring deep within the Whispering Woods. This hidden source, where the water emerges from the earth, could be the place of beginnings the fey creatures spoke of. But with the Order's increased patrols, venturing into the woods carries significant risk of discovery. The Forgotten Shrine. An old tale speaks of a hidden shrine dedicated to a forgotten water deity. This shrine, said to be located within a network of caves, could hold the key to the amulet's location. But navigating these treacherous caverns with their unknown dangers and potential traps would be a perilous undertaking.